My name is Sam Scott, and I've written a play called Chill. And Chill is a play that is set inside a refrigerator, and it's a story of the inhabitants of the refrigerator and what happens to them when the power goes out. In the beginning of the play, a family of black olives moves into the refrigerator, and the grapes next door are not exactly happy about this. The olives are a little bit different. But one of the olives and one of the grapes begin a secret affair behind the backs of everyone, and although they're advised by everyone around them, they know that love is the important thing to them. That's one of the themes of this play, is that love is important no matter what else is happening in our world, and no matter what else happens to us as people. We have to remember how important it is to treat each other with love and kindness, and to follow our hearts. And in the meantime, there's a conflict going on between the old ham, who feels that he's in charge of the refrigerator, since he's the oldest food item in the fridge, and a young Kiwi. And the Kiwi just wants to go out and explore. The Kiwi is like any young person. They aren't very comfortable listening to authority. So you have the two parallel stories, and the power goes out, and it becomes a crisis for the inhabitants. What's going to happen to them in the future? And it ends up being chaos for them in the fridge. There's some conflict between the olives and the grapes. The old ham tries to maintain order, and meanwhile the young Kiwi runs away to see if he can restore the power to the fridge somehow, and he has his little adventure, and meanwhile the young eggs heckle the old ham because the ham and eggs don't get along. And we see a story that is parallel to a lot of experiences that we've all had. We've all had conflicts between young and old. We've all seen conflicts between authority and people who want to do what they want to do. And the fact that it's set in the fridge provides a certain amount of humor, but it really is a parallel to the experiences that we have today, whether it's rebellion against authority, or conflicts within the community, or even global warming. There's a lot of things that appeal to pretty much any kind of audience, young, old. And because it's a musical, we've included all sorts of different kinds of music. You can be a fan of the traditional musical, or you can be a fan of more rock and roll style music. And either way, there's something in this play for everyone. It was very important for us to make sure that when we were putting together this play that it would be accessible to everyone. There's no profanity, there's no violence. Parents will appreciate that, and they'll understand the underlying themes of the play. And because it's set in the fridge, it's a certain fun element to it, so there's something for the kids as well, a certain silliness that the kids can appreciate. We have those familiar themes that everyone can understand, the idea that love conquers all, young versus old, but the conflicts are not harsh or presented in any kind of threatening way. It is accessible to young and old, and there's a lot of comedic elements. Everyone loves comedy, and everyone can appreciate the comic parts of it. And as I say, any parent can recognize the struggle between young and old in the play. And it has a timeless quality. These are struggles that are as old as humanity itself. The play is also timely because it reflects conditions that are happening today. Global warming is one, and of course the temperature in the refrigerator, as it increases, becomes more and more alarming to the residents of the fridge. And everyone loves a love story. Everyone can appreciate a love story. These are serious themes that are delivered in a comic fashion, and the music is excellent, as are the singers that we have on the CD. So it's a complete package, accessible to anyone and understandable to everyone. Check out chillthemusical.com for further information, further updates. Our goal is to get this play on stage and in as many theaters as possible across Canada, across the United States, anywhere in the world, everywhere in the world, and ultimately I would like to see an animated film of Chill. I think it would be the perfect idea for an animated film, and it would be something that is good it works well with animation because if it's set inside a fridge, you can draw anything. Animation can accomplish anything. So that is our ultimate goal, and if you're interested in the CD, we have the CD available, the soundtrack to chilledmusical.com. That's ready right now.